Welcome back once again. We all are here just to share our thoughts on a simple topic. First of all, topic is that are live animals export ethically acceptable or not? First of all, you may share, dear viewers, what do you think about it? And if you wish, then you can comment as well, and that will be really great and please for us. We would love to read your comments, and of course, you will listen to my friends as well. They will share their thoughts about this. And now, first, as you know the topic, so let us go with the first person. So for first response and for first view, I would like to invite Priyanka here to share her views. Yes, Priyanka, please.
Thank you so much for giving me this chance. So we can also go with the topic that live animals should be exported or not. So if I go with the exportation, so I don't think so. We should use their lives for our earning or for our business purposing. It's not good because we are selling them or we are making our money, our earning with the selling their lives. We have no any right to sell them for the business purpose, or if we are selling them for the selling them in a illegal way to share the drugs or any other things we can say which are illegal. So it is not good. If I say in the good way, it is good somewhere, but in a quiet way it is good. Like if we are exporting these kind of animals for the explosion of the modern technology, modern things, modernization, or we can say modern drugs, it is good because every species of animal is not present in each and every place. So for exporting the for updating the species, or we can say for updating the mutation, so we just have to export the animals place to place. So in that way, it is good because we are just creating new and new species with the help of pre-existing animals. So in that way, it is good. So it's from my side. Thank you for giving me chance.
It's great. Thank you very much for sharing your opinion on this. And I like that too. And somewhere I do agree with your points. Thank you very much once again. Yes, Shubham, please.
Okay, so thank you thank you so much for giving me chance. First of all, actually, are live animal exports ethically acceptable? I would like to go with a yes, because of this thing is not happening now. If we will look at our pre-era, our previous days, these things happening at that time, and we are just following at that situation. Like we can see our Indus Valley civilization, they are also exporting, they were also exporting. And if we will see to Vedic era, they were also exporting. Then why this is banned? This thing is not banned, and somewhere we are creating revenue and we are dependent on this. That's why I would like to go with these things. Ethically, this is good for society, and ethically, this thing is good for human and humanity. Like if we will ban and we will deny, then who will go with this? An animal always increase, and animal dominant for human, and that's why this thing is ethically good for human. And yes, I would like to deny one thing. If any animal or any species in endangered zone, then we have to preserve as well as because of if we will kill and if we will export at that animal, then it will finish. Yes, thank you for my side.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Shubham, for putting your points. And here, I think 80% I do agree with you, and your points was really nice. And the one of the most important thing which I liked in your point and in your opinion, that was that if any species or any animal is going to be extinct, at that time we need to think about it a bit. Yes, Satyam, I'm coming to you. So that was really great point. And here I think now Satyam wants to add his point. Yes, Satyam, please. What do you think about it?
Thank you so much, Priyanshu, for giving me this chance. Okay, we are going with this topic, and we are not looking for our benefits. And if we are going with ethically, then we need to think about that animals, that species without our personal profit. Whatever we are getting, the results that we need to share. If they just suppose if there is no human, then are they able to survive that animals? You will get answer yes. If they are able to survive without human beings, then what need to just export them for your personal profit? If we are going through our medicals, our development, then also if we exporting them, then also we are hurting them, and they are sometimes physically and even mentally also, that we don't realize that we are hurting. And we are just snatching their environment, we are just taking away from their environment, that they cannot live easily, that they are, and they have their own like lifestyle, and they also wants to live in that environment only. And if you are just asking to someone that if I am going to just preserve that, I am going to just help them because they are in danger, then once just have a look on that, who just makes them in danger, who takes them in danger, then you'll get result that human beings only. We used to export, we used to just like hunting also from human beings, some in most of the cases. And if we want to our development, then also we take help of animals only. And we are going through any situation, and then also we just go with animals only. And we just export or import animals, and after that we just make their behaviors as per our expectation, as per our work. We just like we can see the dogs, even we just carry the dogs in some pockets also. Some species we just invented, and now they are just suffering from many disease and all because of their hybridization only. Then what's need behind it? If we want to, I am just talking about the ethically, we don't need to do anything like this, because they are also livings, and they have also their lives. Just make them free, that they can live their life. Even we are just covering their areas, their like forest and ponds, like this. And we are just covering their areas, and we are not giving them time, we are not giving them that much freedom that they can survive on earth easily. Thank you so much. That's from my side.
Hmm. Really, I can say that that point was really great, which you shared. And I think you didn't share one or two points. There were many points which are considerable. But here, Satyam, I would say that still, I mean, actually, it should be allowed that we can export animals. Why so? Let me share one thing here. Now, suppose that I'm going to export any animal, and in that country there is, I mean, no animal. That animal which I'm going to export, okay, there's zero animal, and they wanted to have that animal because they need. So at that time, I think it is great, and in many ways, actually, if you will see, then also now for eating purpose as well. If you see that we are exporting cows. Okay, yes, Priyanka, I'm coming to you just a moment. We are exporting cows, buffaloes, goats, and many animals like this. So there is, I think, no bad to export these things. And animals is the one thing, like you will see that rapidly it is going to increase. But yeah, here I do agree that some animals are on danger and we should preserve them, protect them as well. But most of the animals, like pig, it is a big example. If you will see, then we can consider about this. Yes, Priyanka. First of all, yes, Satyam, I'm coming to you in just a moment after listening to Priyanka. Yes, Priyanka, please.
Yeah, on being agree with your point of view, I was about to share his opinion about the Satyam's view that as he has shared that why hybridization is needed, why we need it. First of all, we also think about the first of all, we can also think about the evolution, which is a major important things for our modern life. Like the process of hybridization is important biologically because it increases the genetical varieties. We can say in that we can count the different gene combination. Next, they are good at their work. Or third, they are capable of doing better variation in our future scope. So we can say within a species, genetic variations or having hybridization is a good thing, and it is really very good for our evolution. And the next question increase here that why do we need to do hybridization in the animals as well as in any species? We can say it is needed because they are acceptable to do much work now, which is being done with the help of unhybrid animals, which are naturally produced. So if we go to compare with the animals who are hybridized or who are not, so you can easily see the hybrid animal are able to do much work as well as they are able to perform various activities which activities are not well performed by the naturally hybrid animals. And somewhere I also agree with this that they are hybrid in the just only for the purpose of making person's income or for the human earning purpose. So it is not good here, but it is good when we are thinking as the biological with the biological process, which would be good for our further future. Thank you.
Very nice, Priyanka. That's amazing. I mean, in the manner of biology you have shared, yeah, just a moment, I'm coming to you. In a manner of biology, you have shared that evolution. First of all, here I do agree with this, and many points you share like this that if I mean, actually we have the hybrids. So if we are going to just making them hybrid, so at that time I do agree that that animal can do work better and perform better as compared to the animal which is not hybrided. So that was really great point, and cause of this only we need to export animals. Okay, but the point which you shared that for money actually. Now suppose that in today's world everything is money, even though people can sold their come out that relatives as well for money. So animals, I don't think that it is a big deal for them. They can sell them easily. Okay, so anyways, that was great point which you shared, and
Yeah,
I like that too.
sorry to interrupt you in between, but selling others' life is not our right.
Yeah, actually it's fact.
As we like our freedom, so they also like.
Yeah, they
Yes.
also like.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's fact actually, but there is nothing which is more big than humans. It is also the fact. Anyways, yes, Satyam, please. You please share. I think you're waiting
Yeah,
for something.
thank you so much, Priyanshu. As you have said one line in last that nothing is bigger than human, then one thing that is the nature. And if we are making disturbance with nature, we are just introducing new species on earth, then we are just playing with the nature. And once nature will play with us, then we will not be able to survive here. And that is a cause that glacier all melting and global warming, all these things because of humans only. And if we are going to talk on ethical, okay, this word ethically, it is not good at all. Because if we are going to make anything new, then ethically we can earn money, we can get things according to us, and we can get lots of money, we can see the bright future, we can get well performing, well developed species on earth. By that we can take advantage, but that is not good for that animal. And if I will ask one question, that what are the benefits from hybridization that animal, then there is 0% benefits that animal will get with the help of that hybridization. Because we just do because of our benefit, it's our benefit, it's not that animals benefits or anything else. And if we are going to see the what are the challenges that they will face, then because they are not supposed to be here in this environment, because that's why nature has not introduced them. And the animals, they are just living on earth, they usually fit in this environment, the typical environmental, they have the all balance. And if we are going to make them different from different breeding, then maybe that animal is not suitable for the any place where is like ice and glaciers, like where temperature is low. And if we are going to just make any that type of animal, because we have lots of dogs varieties, and they are suffering from their heart disease, they have the problem in breathing because of their heavy weight, because of their like that type of gene they have, and they are not able to survive for long, and they usually face problem. And that's why I cannot say that it is anywhere ethically good that we can export any animal, or we can just make their genes change or hybridize them. And if we are doing something like this, yes, I can say it is legal in our country, in our world, but ethically it's not good. Thank you so much.
Yeah, wow, Satyam, that's really great that you're hardly trying to convincing us that your point is nice. Anyways, I think that now Shubham and Priyanka wants to add something. I'm just coming to you both first after listening to Madan. Yes, Madan, you please also share. What do you think about it? Put your points.
And excuse me, Priyanshu, please rotate your camera.
Thank you, give me this chance. So, okay, thank you, give me this chance. So we are talking about, so because I observe these things uh, in animals. Lots of animals die, and lots of animals like brawn. So if we are say like say expert in animals, and we are still this like so. If, and in my opinion, so both are same. Okay, is my side.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you very much for sharing your points. That was short, but that was logical, meaningful. I totally agree with you. Yes, yes, Shubham. Now you please also share what you think.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving me a chance once again. Actually, I would like to go with this. If we will ban, and if we will resist to ethically this is not good, then how we will provide a diversity in our society or in our world? For diversity, as Priyanka has added, for hybridization, for considering new thing, this is most important. And if we will ban, then it's not correct, because of this is chain. And if we will resist, then we can see our previous days, this will automatically happen. Like hybridization, look at there, we are, because of hybridization, we are human because of hybridization. Somewhere, yes, I totally agree with this point. We are creating and we are just making very fast hybridization. Somewhere this is creating side effect as well as. But if we will look at previous days, then hybridization is happening automatically because of nature. I think nature love to hybridization, nature love to hybrid because of that. And if I would like to go with the live animal export, we have canine teeth because of what? Somewhere we were in ancient time, we were non-vegetarian. That's why this thing is we have. And this thing is important somewhere. Medicine, this thing is important for experiment. This thing is important for, if we are nurturing to any animal to cause of food, to cause of provide our society, then we have ethics. We are ethically go with this to export any animal if we are nurturing. I would like to know, go with that to any endangered species, as I have mentioned. Forest, don't go with that, like a forestation, because of, if we will go with there, then this will not good for our environment, as Satyam and Priyanka both have mentioned. This thing is not good for our environment, because of they will never survive. And I think I have mentioned my point, and I would like to hand over now.
Yeah, thank you very much for explaining your views about this thing more. And that was a quite well point which I like the most. And you just mentioned or described deeply about the hybridization. And somewhere, that I also agree with this, that nature loves to being hybrid. Anyways, and now I think Priyanka wants to say something. Yes, Satyam, I'm coming to you just a moment. Yes, Priyanka, please.
Yeah, firstly, being agree with the Shubham's point here, I also want to add some points that nature loves hybridization. I love this point. Yeah, nature love. That's why we are here. If nature wants love, then we won't be here because it is given by the nature that there should be some changes in the previous role in a human being, not only in human being, animal as well as each and every species should have some changes. So if the biological change we can say, so nature do it in its own manner. We don't do that. We can call that the mutation. It is the biological term, which is the which stands for the certain change in gene pairing. So we can go with that. It of course went to partners at the time of mating of two partners. So if it can happen by their own, so why can't we do that? Or if we are doing that for the positive manner, so why it is bad? We use the medicine or medicines that are that give us benefits. Even we we cannot use medicine or we cannot try medicine directly over the human. It will definitely affect. But if we are having some copies of genes or if we are having some blood from the live animal, or if we are using live animal to do some hybridization to make disease resistant animals, so why it is bad? I don't think so it is bad in that case. We are well aware about it that it is said that bathing in Ganges washes away all sins. It I don't think so it's true, but it's true where? We don't know we are making a where we don't know we are making a mistake. It happens by chance. But if we know we are making a mistake, and even we know it would uh, have a great impact over the further generation, then it is bad. But if we are doing in a good manner, or we are just thinking about the in a positive way, or giving some good things to our nature also, then it is not bad. And I go with this point, it is not bad. It is bad when we are just parceling the drugs, as well as we are using exporting and live exporting animal to just as a, we can say, terrorist contact. It is bad, but in the positive manner it's not bad. That's it.
Wow, Priyanka, that's really amazing. I mean, now you have convinced everybody that yes, this point is well that we can export animals. And yes, Satyam, now I want to come to you. By the way, Priyanka, you shared about our blunders, and with those, there's bathing in Ganges. That was really nice. That actually it's fact, and nowadays it is becoming true for our society. Everybody is thinking that I will do mistake by knowingly. They are doing mistake by knowingly, and then they are going for that. Yeah, that is not going to be affect them anymore. That was their point. Yes, Satyam, now you please share. What do you want to add?
Yeah, thank you so much, Priyanshu. Actually, today we are talking about only ethics and ethically is it right or wrong. But somehow I can see this session is just somewhere going to partial with us only, because as usual we are human and we are talking about our own benefits. If we are going to use animals like hybrid animals, and we are just assuming ourselves, and we are comparing ourselves with nature, even nature also made us, then also we are just comparing ourselves with nature, then I don't think so there is any logic behind it. Because if we are hybridizing the animal, and and we are comparing that nature also like it. Yes, I do agree that nature likes changes, but it's not about the hybridization that we are doing in one generation to another generation. And in nature also, it always go through the environment, the type of environment, type of food, that type of changes we get. Because in like somehow somewhere you can see the like desert, the animals are the different kinds. If we are just going through some animals who are living in deserts, and just carry them in Leh Ladakh, then what will happen? Suddenly it will change the genes, and suddenly we change their environment by the exporting them, by the because of our own benefits, then it will create lots of problems. And we always like wants to change as per our benefits only. And if we're taking it ideally, then it's impossible that somebody who is going to just take care of the animals and then carry them and then use them only in only positive manners. It's impossible. Even it's for scientists also. If they are making any change in pig, then make sure that after some time they are going to make some advantage, take some advantage from that pig also. Then scientifically it is good, and it's great opportunity for the scientists, and it's for them it's totally good. And for country also, the country is providing all those things, for them also it's good. But ethically if you're going to see, then as per like if you're going to see the views of that animal, then it's not good. And we are also the animal, and we are just treating ourselves like a nature. If nature is making change, then I will also make. Thank you so much. It's my last point because we are running out of the time.
Yeah, thank you very much, Satyam, for providing your last views. And now I'm going to take last response from Priyanka also. Yes, Priyanka, please. You have told me.
Yeah, somewhere I'm not agree with Satyam's point that it's okay. Yes, I'm not going with our benefits or human benefits. If we go with if we are just making some resistance animals for their purpose, not for our purpose. If if an animal gets some disease with the change of mutation, so it's because of the gene mutation. It's not because of us. So if we are trying to make them already resistance from that thing, so why we call it for human purposes, or why can we call it for the human benefit? It's not for human benefit. It's for their benefit. We are saving their life for the future. For the future, we are saving our environment, our diversity, as well as we are saving their lives. We are just protecting them from the upcoming diseases by changing something, or by uh, inducing some better genes in them. So it's good in that way. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm not being on the point disagree with you. I'm agree here, but on this point I also agree, where I'm just situating my points. Thank you.
Wow, Priyanka, that's really amazing. Actually, that was the point which I was going to share, that we need to export animals. And I think here Satya wants to add last point from his side. And we need to export animals for their benefits also and for our benefits as well. If I mean, in Hindi we have a proverb, if you know, that if we are going to do better for somebody, then we will also get better things. So here we are doing better for animals, then they will also provide us better things. Yes, Satyam, please. You have one.
For inviting me. As we know, Priyanka has shared that if we are going to make them help, because we know there is some kind of changes going to happen in our nature because of human beings only, because we usually do some changes, and because of us only the global warming is here, and then we need to just support them. By that they can also go in mainstream in next generation also, because in upcoming generation there must be many difficulties that they will face because of some quite quick changes going to be happen in further few years only, I can say. Because of this year only you can see the summer season, and you will not be able to like just relate with last year and last year, because this year it is quite hard to go outside and to do anything else. So then it is just quite change that we got from our nature only because of global warming. Then yes, I do agree that if we are just making them comfortable for the upcoming years, because we cannot control everything in quick, because it is now it's going to be take lots of time to just cover up if we are going to start from till like from now then also. Then overall, that here I do agree that we need to export and we need to make few changes if it's required, but then also there is, I can say, the chances of only 5 to 3 to 5%, now more than, not more than that. And I can say that 90 approx 90% it is illegal ethically. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Satyam. Now you have been agree with us that exportation is important, but here I would also not say that it's much important, because
It's approx
in another
5%
manner,
only.
or yeah, and if we are going to think about think in manner of ethicness, and I think it is not good, but still it's good. Anyways, let us get last response from Madan also. Yes, Madan, you please go ahead. You have only 1 minute. Madan, are you here with us? I think he is not here. Okay, then let us come to sum up. Okay, and overall, we got that exportation is needed. Okay, and we need to export first of all. But still, if we are changing and if we are playing with nature, then definitely nature will play with us. and it will show us its game, that how can it play with us. So that is why we need to take care of this thing. Otherwise, everything is fine. We can do exploitation, and exploitation is good for country as well. For once, you can say that economically it is also good, but ethically somewhere it's not good. Yeah, I do agree with this. And now let us say bye bye to each other. I don't think that now anybody of us wants to add something. So, dear viewers, if you like our videos, kindly hit the like button, and if you don't like, then feel free to dislike our video and subscribe to our channel so that we can, I mean, so that you can get better videos, because we usually come up with these kind of videos. And with that, kindly do share the reason that why you disliking our video and comment us. Thank you. We'll see you soon. Bye.